Afishtank TV, this is Boywithafishtank, and today we are gonna do a very special topic, and that is Discus Care. And I know that there's not a lot of videos around with Discus Care, and a lot of people don't really want to talk about Discus Care without getting money, which is quite weird, but discus are not hard to care for. If you got a good filter like mine, which is a biological filter, they will be fine, because they don't like having any nitrates and ammonia in the water. And if you have good experience with stuff like this, like let's say that you have good experience with not having too much nitrates and stuff like that in your water, that's a good sign. And they also like lower pHs, and that is simple. It is, you can put pH reducers in. You get these kind of watery stuff that you can pour in to decrease pH. You can also get driftwood, that will also do it. And if that's not enough, you can put more driftwood in. That's not a problem. And I guess that's pretty much it. And also you need to give the discus some special sorts of food. Let's say, for example, you buy flake food. They don't really like flake food. They will eat it. They'll eat some of it, but they won't eat a lot of it because they are quite they're quite picky and don't really wanna eat something that they don't think tastes very good. And other fish just eat flake food because that is just a natural instinct to just get the food that you need. And that's not quite like that with discus. They like to eat something that they like the taste of. And they are very shy fish. You can see my blue diamond discus down there. I have 3 discus, and he's probably the most bravest of them all. And he's also a big discus, and my 2 others are females, so that's kind of a point in that he's more brave. He's also pretty cute. Hello. But also I think you need to think about when getting discus is that you have to have 3 or more. Some say 4. That's kind of different. That depends on the size of the aquarium you have, because sometimes you can only keep 3 in, for example, a 30-gallon. And I bought mine very young, so I've soon had them for a year. No, not a year, but a half a year. And there's another discus right there. And they have had no problems other than ick, but I know the reason why it came in there. And it is fixed now, so there's nothing to worry about, and it's easy to fix. So really what I guess is a little bit more harder with discus community tanks is that you have to basically have higher temperatures, which is 27 degrees to about 31 degrees Celsius. And that can be quite difficult to kind of keep that in a community tank, because there's a lot of fish that don't really like it. For example, my harlequin rasboras don't really like it, neither do my tetras. So there's kind of a point in that, and my well loach doesn't really like it. Well, they like the water, there's nothing wrong with the water, but they won't get as old as if they got the temperatures that were better. And with discus, they are just so sensitive, so I will just say, and they're gone if you don't have the right temperature. So 27 degrees and above to about 31 is the right temperature. I guess, as I said before, it's not always that you need 3 or 4. If it's a pair, a male and a female, then you can keep 2. That's no problem, but it has to be a male and a female. And I'll just tell you how you can tell the difference between them. You can see this guy, right? He has the fins he has under his stomach. Those he uses to kind of swim around with easily. If they are long and sharp, that is a male, and if it's short and not really big, then it's a female. And you can just tell that. and also sometimes by the size of their fins. For example, their back fin. My male has a very high one. Meanwhile, my females have a little bit more of a rounder kind of type. And I guess you also can see it by that. And they are pretty peaceful fish. They are probably the most peaceful fish I know. Because I've put some guppies in here, and my male Discus, he's the most bravest and the most aggressive, and those guppy fry could very easily fit in his mouth and nothing has happened. So they are quite peaceful. Although you need to give them a variety of food as a diet, because they really like some like beef heart or crushed shrimp or stuff like this. They really like that. That is very good. Artemia also. Artemia is a very good idea, by the way. That's great for them. And I don't really know why a lot of people say they're hard to keep. I don't think they're hard to keep at all. They are pretty easy to keep. And I'm sure that you also will think so. So get some if you want some, but have a 30-gallon tank and up, and that is basically what it's about, because for every 10 gallons you can have one discus, and your aquarium has to at least be 20 gallons and up, but I recommend 30 gallons and up. And actually, when you're breeding these guys, you have to put them in a small tank like I have over there, because else they can't find their fry, which is quite weird, but they have to be in a small tank almost where they can't fit in. That is the best for them. I guess that's pretty much it about discus. They are not hard to keep if you got a good filter. You do weekly water changes. You give them a right diet. You know, that's all they need, and the right temperature. So give them a good home and give them a lot of hiding spots. Please give them hiding spots, because I've seen these discus aquariums where there's just nothing, maybe a piece of big driftwood or something like that, but that's not enough. You have to get big leafy plants and tall plants where they can hide between, because I really like swimming between plants, because that's also the shape they have there. As you can see, pretty flat. And that is also the reason that they like taller plants and stuff like that, which is also what I got in here, because I know that it's much more healthy for them than else. So do that, please, because I really hate those guys that just don't put any plants or anything in there to kind of get hiding spots for them. And actually, it's quite unbelievable, but in these little cups, they actually hide in, and I didn't think they could fit in there for the first time I got them, but they're kind of clubbing their fins together and they're just pushing themselves in there. And I really like being in the dark right there. That's just awesome for them. So thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe, and if you want to know more about Discus Care, just feel free to give me some mails on my boywithafishtank@gmail.com, or a private message on YouTube, because I can easily answer those. So yeah, have a nice day.